Hey guys, so I told you all to send me a subject and that I would talk about it in a video, which is what I'm going to do now. So the first one that I got is global climate change. Well, obviously that is a huge issue, and some people don't even technically believe that's what it's called. I don't know. I learned some stuff about it in environmental. And I know that polar bears, everyone knows that polar bears are going bye-bye. Which is horrible because I want my children someday to be able to see a fucking polar bear. Come on, polar bears are adorable. And I think it's really sad. And I honestly do think it is an issue that more people need to, take seriously. It affects us. It affects our world. Soon, I also learned Alaska, won't be as cold as it is today. It's gonna be years from now, but eventually it's not gonna be cold at all. Apparently it's gonna be, warm. Which is really weird, because, again, it kind of sucks, global climate change, because places that have had the same kind of climate for years, for history of years, the longest time. Dawson! Sorry, my dog. Alright, never mind. Yeah, history of, years, forever, are gonna be different at some point in our lives. Whether we're gonna be alive or dead. I just think it's sad, personally. It's gonna switch so many things that have been the same for so long. And, I don't know. I don't like change, usually. Depends on the kind of change, and this one in particular, I'm not excited for it. Love and friendship. I take love and friendship very, 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 very seriously. I have a lot of friends, yes, but ones I actually consider super duper close to me, oh, not that many. Not more than a couple. And I choose to be that way, because I don't believe you need a whole bunch of best friends, you just need those few people, and those people who know who they are with me are the special ones. Honestly, I'd do anything for anyone, whether I like you or not, because I'm just a nice person, and that's just always how I've been. But either way, I prefer to just have a few select close friends, and then, yeah, I'll talk to other people, but, obviously it's not the same as the super close ones, I guess. I don't know, I don't share everything with them. I don't know. I used to share, I sometimes can wear my heart on my sleeve, but I haven't, I'm not afraid to express myself and how I feel, and, just how I am as a person and stuff. It's just, sometimes I do, take it back a bit, because I don't believe everyone has a right to hear everything, or know everything about you, or what you have to say, and all that other stuff, so I like to say that the people who do get to know that stuff about me are very special and close to me, so you guys are special. Yay. I take love very seriously. It's kind of obvious, since I've only ever, I guess technically had one boyfriend. I don't even really count it, because it only lasted for 2 months, and it was when I was in middle school, so it's not, I don't count it really, but if you really, that was my longest, I guess you could say. Other than that, I take, just relationships very seriously. I've never been in love, but, I have time. I hope to one day. I know I will one day, but it's yet to happen. I guess in a way I'm kind of lucky, because then I can save myself that super heartbreak. people seem to get. I'm not afraid of that. I mean, I felt heartbreak before, but I don't know if there's a difference between the two, if that makes any sense. Yeah, so, I don't know. I've just yet to really find someone who I mean, I kind of have found someone I actually feel I make a connection with and I kind of really like, but it's not going to happen because he has a girlfriend, and I respect. We're strictly friends. We both know that. I mean, he has had attraction to me and stuff, but I'm not going to do anything to jeopardize someone's relationship. Like, that's just selfish and fucked up, and I would never do that. So we're just going to stay friends. Then again, I mean, you never know what the future holds if his current relationship doesn't, like, last. I mean, obviously we're not going to rush into anything, but you never know. You never know. You might even, like, not talk to someone forever once you go off into the world doing your own thing. And then, like, run into them randomly one day, or just start talking to them again randomly one day, and next thing you know, hey, you might end up together. You know, you just never know. You can never predict the future. As much as I'd like to, you know, you never can. You can dream. I have lots of those. Lots of scenarios in my head of what I'd like my life to be like someday, but, you know, you hope for the best and you just go with it. Another subject I got is sex. Well, I don't really know what you want me to talk about with that. I've only ever had sex, like, okay, legit sex once. Other times were attempted, but it just didn't really work. Like, it hurt so bad for me that I had to stop them, and they didn't even, like, I don't know, be able to actually do it, if that makes sense. I don't want to, like, go into detail, because this is really weird, just saying to someone who can just, someone random who I don't even know, just watch this. But if you talk to me personally, I will tell you maybe what I mean by that, but yeah, I've only ever had legit, like, actual sex once. There's been attempted times, but I don't really count those because I stopped them because it hurt so bad for me. And it just wasn't really working. So, yeah. I think sex is people do it too freely. I mean, yeah, you can mess around with someone. You can hook up with someone, good for you. I personally cannot have a friends with benefits or anything like that because my emotions play too much into it. I mean, I'm not a super emotional person when it comes to that. It's just I care more about that stuff and who I do it with. And I don't just pass it around freely to anyone. Doesn't mean I'm prude or any of that. It just means that I respect myself, and as cliche as that sounds and that, you know, I care about who I share those experiences with. So if I ever do with you, you're very lucky because, again, yeah, obviously people try with me, but I'm not easy at all. 2, I go super slow when it comes to that stuff. Like, I don't just say, all right, we're hanging out, let's go do this thing. No, it can take months, like, to get anywhere with me. Obviously, yes, I get sexually frustrated, but I deal with that feeling. I don't masturbate, just to put that out there because people have asked that too. I don't masturbate. When I get sexually frustrated, I deal with it. Like, but I don't masturbate. I just deal with it. So, yeah. Yeah, I don't really know what you want me to talk about with sex, but I also think people need to, or shouldn't just go around doing it as freely as they do, like with just anyone, because, I don't know, I think that stuff is important and should mean something. Don't just use someone as an object or as an opportunity. Like, if there's a girl who's down to with you, like, good for you, but I wouldn't take it for granted. I wouldn't. And I wouldn't want the guy I'd do anything with to take it for granted, even though I'm pretty sure I have made that mistake where, again, and it's hard for the girls because you never know if the guy, I don't know, the guy might come across like, and usually I can see through bullshit pretty well, but there have been times where I've slipped and I've gotten used, but you know, you live and you learn, and you just try not to do it again, and you keep your guard up, which is what I do, which I feel sometimes kind of ruins me, but oh well. So yeah, that's all the subjects I've gotten, and this is already almost 10 minutes, and I don't know if, no, this is 10 minutes, and I don't know if everyone's going to watch all of it, but, yep, there you go. Alright, bye.